You're watching the OHSAA Division I Regional Finals presented by Score on Air in the Warehouse Gym on TKDS Sports. We are live here at Ohio Dominican University. I'm Deshaun Pate here with 270 Hoops Greg Glacier, and we're here for the rematch of Gahanna Lincoln versus Pickerington Central. My co-host Greg from 270 Hoops know a lot about these two teams. Greg, let's talk a little bit about Gahanna Lincoln and what you think the keys of the game for them is.
Well, first off, Deshaun, it's great to be here. I think, as you can hear the crowd erupt already, this is the game of the year that everyone has been circling ever since the season began. Number one, Pickerington Central versus number two, Gahanna Lincoln. And yeah, this is the rematch. And you asked about Gahanna Lincoln. They've been the most impressive team of the Central District Tournament by far, in my opinion. They had the win of the tournament just a few days ago here at Ohio Dominican when they took down undefeated Westerville South in a handed victory that signaled that the Lions are playing really well right now. And that all starts with their lead point guard, Sean Jones. He's truly been amazing. A candidate for Mr. Ohio. He looks like just the determined, aggressive, competitive self that he is, and he's been fantastic.
Absolutely. Talking about Sean Jones a little bit, like we talked about before in the pregame, he was on fire here at Ohio Dominican, so it seemed like a gym that he's like used to. So on the other side, we have a pretty good team too. Let's talk a little bit about Pickerington Central.
Yeah, the top seed, Pickerington Central. They got here based off of really a big win against Gahanna in the regular season when they had a 5-point victory. And that's what pretty much signaled that Pickerington Central, although they're mostly a team of underclassmen, mostly a strong junior class that they play, they're really deep, they're athletic, and they're led by a couple really big dogs, such as Devin Royal, junior forward, 6'7", holds over a dozen Division I offers. Devin has been fantastic this year, and this most recent playoff experience run, he's played really well. He had 24 points against Upper Arlington. And then Sonny Styles, a very familiar name to a lot of Central Ohio fans. He's going to be going to Ohio State for football next year. But, boy, people are watching him and they think he could be a college basketball player too. He's taken over. He can play any position. He can guard anyone. There's really no player in Central Ohio like Sonny Styles, and that, adds such an intriguing component to this team. So, yeah, we've got the stars out. The top players, top recruits in Central Ohio are squaring off. This one's living up to the hype, or the anticipation, I should say.
Absolutely. So, real quick, let's talk about the dark horse. Who are some of the dark horses for both teams tonight?
Yeah, so, I mean, of course, we talked about the stars of the team, but a lot of the times they couldn't make it this far without having that solid supporting cast. On Gahanna, I wouldn't really call him much of a dark horse, but Javen Simmons is the guy you just have to mention. But I will bring up a guy, Josh Whiteside, number 21, really athletic, 6'7", 6'8", forward, who can just fly and really be aggressive around the rim, aggressive dunker. LJ Deese is another guy for Gahanna that is a really versatile guard, athletic, is a good two-way player. You see him getting in a lot of passing lanes, pressuring the offensive guards. And he can also throw down, too. This is a very athletic Gahanna team. And then on Pickerington Central side, I think there are a lot more players that are kind of underrated on this team here. I would say a guy like Juwan Turner is really starting to blossom. He's a sophomore, really talented guard, traditional point guard, who had a fantastic game in the district finals against Olentangy Liberty. He almost, you could have said that they would not have won without Juwan Turner in that game. He hit 4 three-pointers that game. They got Rasheem Biles back, it looks like, today. So Rasheem Biles was apparently going to be out for the season with an injury, but he has made a return. He has not played all postseason. Rasheem Biles is a junior, probably will play Division I college football. That's where he has most of his offers right now. But he was the X factor in Pickerington Central's win against Gahanna in the regular season. Really athletic player, can get it done in the open court. So yeah, we've got a lot of good players on hand tonight.
Absolutely. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we got Division I regional finals. So you are watching the OHSAA Division I regional final presented by Score on Air in the Warehouse Gym on TKDS Sports. We'll be right back.
Tonight's regional tournament contest is part of the OHSAA's high school basketball tournament. Your attendance and support of the student athletes and coaches is appreciated by the member schools competing for the right to move on. Though both teams are winners, contest, and the administration of both schools requests the same from all fans.
We are back here at Ohio Dominican University at a sold-out Ohio Dominican University for the Division I regional finals between Gahanna Lincoln Lions and the Pickerington Central Tigers. As they get ready to announce the starting lineups, we have Gahanna Lincoln first as their.
Yeah, you mentioned this being sold out. The word is that it's sold out in 12 minutes. So once the tickets got put, that's how highly anticipated this game is. Is everyone in the city was buzzing about it. So we're fortunate that Score on Air was able to Score on Air and the good folks at Warehouse Gym were able to put this live stream on so the fans at home can be able to tune in. So we appreciate everyone tuning in.
Absolutely.
But I mean, just talking about the gym though, I got here about 6 p.m. thinking I was going to get here at a decent time. This place is already about 75% full.
Yeah.
People wanted to get here early. The anticipation is high.
And what better way than to watch? If you can't come, what better way than not listen to the game or watch the game with myself and Greg over here? So we're here to give you a show. We're gonna do our best. We're gonna make sure you feel the excitement as we get ready for Gahanna Lincoln starters to get announced.
Yep. So Gahanna Lincoln, they start an entire cast of seniors, I should say. So this is a team that, they were in this position last year. If you remember, they played against Westerville Central. Sean Jones had 99% of other games the game-winning shot. It just was responded by one of the more legendary shots of Central Ohio basketball history with Tassos Cook making it from half court. But I know Gahanna is so tired of hearing that. It seems like every article that you read about Gahanna this year and getting back to this moment, it always references that shot. And I think Gahanna's just ready to finally put that to bed. And this is a redemption game for him. It's not only a redemption of beating Pickerington Central from earlier this season, but they were in this position last year, and they were just a second away from going to the state Final Four, something Gahanna hasn't been to since 2010. So I think they're absolutely determined. Again, it's a senior team. A lot of experience helps.
That's true. That's true. Like you said, they're ready, man. They're hungry, and they can feel the moment right now. As now we get ready to introduce the Pickerington Central starting five.
So, okay, Pickerington Central, I believe they only have one starter that's a senior, and that's Josh Harlan, who has been a very seasoned player for the Tigers. He's been pretty much having solid starter minutes since the sophomore year. But this guy right here being introduced, Juwan Turner, I think he's the future of this team as far as at that guard position. Really talented junior here, sophomore, who's fun to watch.
But as you said, junior, it seems like that whole team junior, other than a couple seniors. Though.
Yeah, and I mean, granted, you could call Sonny Styles a senior at this point because this is technically his last season. I mean, he's certainly built like a senior. But yeah, other than that, it's just Josh Harlan. But we're getting ready to go here. You can feel the anticipation in the gym.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, as we get ready for tip-off here. Once again, I'm Deshaun Pate. Here with 270 Hoops, Greg Glacier, here at Ohio Dominican for the Division I regional finals against Gahanna Lincoln and Pickerington Central. The rematch, as some will say.
It's more than a rematch, though. Everything's on the line for this. This would easily mean a lot more than the first one.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, everything's on the line for that. You can't ask for much more. Number one, number two. Let's go.
That's right. What better competition, what better thing would you expect? 7 o'clock on a Saturday night here in Columbus, Ohio. As the crowd's getting, both crowds are getting light, it's starting to feel like game time. As the jump ball, waiting on the ref Or might have to jump over. They're both excited. They hit it toward the scoreboard.
All right, we're already starting off with some drama here.
As the ref stops the play. And, and the crowd is letting them hear it. As you can see, the crowd is very anxious for this game to start, just as, the players are. As Pickerington Central receives the tip. Pass to Juwan Turner on the left wing. Pass to Sonny Styles on the right. Sonny Styles drive to the basket. Guarded by Josh Whiteside. He goes up, miss. Grabs the rebound. There's a foul on the floor. Fouls on number 21, Josh Whiteside. His first, team first.
Interested to see that Josh Whiteside initially was paired up against Sonny Styles. It's a tall order taking on a physical guy like Sonny Styles, but now we got LJ Dees on him.
As you see, they try to put multiple bodies past to Gavin Headings. Gavin Headings blocked by Javon Simmons. Cam Johnson get the ball up to court to LJ Dees. He passes to Simmons. Simmons dribble hands off to Sean Jones on the left wing, guarded by Juwan Turner. Josh Whiteside sets the screen. They double Sean off the screen. He goes up, he missed. Josh Whiteside with the rebound. He's fouled on the play by Sonny Styles.
Josh Whiteside doing a nice active job on the boards right there. This is a guy, if you look at his shooting chart all season, it was just mostly inside 5 feet. A lot of dunks. But he's big. He's 6'8". He's lanky. He's athletic. He runs the floor really well. There's not too many guys that can match up against him. So Whiteside already off to a little bit of an energetic start.
Absolutely. As he missed the first free throw, we prepare for the second free throw here. Shots up. Shots good. 1-0. Gahanna Lincoln. Josh Harlan bring the ball up the court. He picked up by Sean Jones. He looked around the play. He handed off to Devin Royal. Devin Royal passed to Gavin Heading. Pass to Sonny Styles. He drives. They switch. The high-low game.
Whoa.
And a game
Whoa.
by Devin Royal.
Wow. Sonny Styles. So the last 2 games, he's played his best when he's just taken over and played point guard essentially. And there was a stretch in the game against Upper Arlington where he had 3 straight assists to Devin Royal. They have fantastic chemistry. They've been playing together since the middle school, friends for a long time. And Devin Royal, way to get up and finish through the hard foul.
Yeah, as you said, that crowd right there has got the Pickerington Central crowd real hype as it's 3-1. Pickerington Central lead. Sean Jones bring the ball up the court. He's guarded by Juwan Turner. He passes to Simmons. He's guarded by Sonny Styles. Pass to Sean Jones. Pass it back to Simmons, guarded by Styles. And Sean Jones set the offense that we calling the play. He's on the left side of the court. They doubles Sean Jones. Sean Jones passes it. Offensive foul. Offensive foul by number 24, Javon Simmons, as Devin Royal showing his versatility there.
Yeah, that's a big call against Javen Simmons. He's already subbed. That's his second foul. So Javen Simmons, under a minute and a half, is already having to sit on the bench. That's a tough blow for Gahanna. Javen's Gahanna's second best player behind Sean Jones. He's kind of sets the tone defensively. Very aggressive, passionate player. We'll see how Gahanna responds without him.
Javon Simmons, as you said, is a Toledo commit, so that's a big blow for the Lions. As Gavin Headings misses the 3-point shot out of bounds. Gahanna Lincoln ball. LJ Dees bring the ball up, guarded by Harlan, Josh Harlan. Dees calls the play, set a screen by Whiteside. Set another screen. As the crowd looked for a call,
good
he
find.
couldn't get it. He missed the shot. Pass it back up, swing it to Sean Jones. Sean drive to the left side. Sean easy for the 2.
Sean Jones, nice drive on the left side, great finish.
As
That's Whiteside with the block.
Josh Harlan with a nice drive and kick and dish, actually, to Gavin Heddens, the 6'8" forward for the Pick Central Tigers. Sean Jones receives the screen. He rejects it. Guarded by Harlan. He goes up. He shoots it. It's no good. Rebound by Sonny Styles. Sonny Styles pushing the ball down the court. He throws it up to his buddy.
Oh.
Devin Royal, who misses it.
Missed opportunity there.
As we have an offensive foul here from Sean Jones, as Gahanna Lincoln's side does not like it as we look at the replay here.
Yeah, I think he put his left arm into Josh Harlan. Josh Harlan, that's the lone senior on the starting rotation here, but he's that type of guy. He doesn't really fill up the stat sheet, but he does those type of plays where he's smart. He knows how to get in front of his defender, and he takes a huge charge to get Sean Jones his first foul.
And as you said, that's why you need senior leadership out there to make plays like that. Sometimes it's not always about scoring the basketball, as you see right there.
Big time.
As Gahanna Lincoln goes into a zone here to try to slow down Gahanna, or Pick Central, I apologize, as they swing it around. They hit the middle. Devin Royal just, Sonny Styles, Sonny cannot hit the layup. Rebound by Gahanna Lincoln. Sean Jones pushed the ball at the court. He's doubled by Devin Royal and Josh Harlan. Swing to Dees. Guarded by Jawan Turner. As Dees stopped back and set the play up. As Cam Johnson drives, guarded by Sonny Styles. LJ Dees drive to the basketball, easy two.
Well, that's a good take by LJ Dees. He's a very capable player. Great co-guard with Sean Jones, and that's a nice finish to the bucket for LJ.
LJ Dees just picked up a foul there. His first.
Gahanna's already got 5 fouls, and it's just past the halfway mark in the first quarter. For a team that does not have the depth that Pickerington Central does, that's the problem. They're going to need to be able to limit this now, especially Sean Jones with 1 foul already.
Absolutely. As Markel Johnson, the star of last game, enters the court for the Tigers. As Gahanna back in that 2-3 zone. Swings to Johnson, swinging back to Styles. Gavin Heddens passed the ball to Josh Harlan. Harlan passes to Johnson. Devin Royal sets the screen. Devin Royal free throw shot, no good. Foul.
It's on Gavin Heddings. And I wonder, he might have 2 now himself as he gets subbed out.
The warehouse gym is located at 1110 Chambers Road in Columbus. It has been supporting the Ohio Media School broadcast for the duration of winter sports season. They offer one-on-one personal training, group training, and much more. Come visit our supplement store and tour the gym, or you can visit us at 614gym.com.
So Gavin, he only has 1 foul, but he does get taken out for Andrew Hedgepath. Nice feed by Dees.
As Whiteside goes up, look like the foul's on Sonny Styles. Oh, never mind, they called on Josh Harlan. His first, team third. And we see the replay here.
LJ did a nice job of beating his man off the dribble. Good find to Josh. Now Josh has to hit his free throws though. He went 1 of 2 last time. LJ's getting a rest. That was a really solid 5 minutes of play from LJ Diaz as Luke Murray comes in. Javen Simmons is also back in with 2 fouls. Coach Tony Staub doesn't want to take any chances with him on the bench.
Gahanna back in that 2-3 zone. Pass the head pass. Swings it back to Harlan. Harlan surveys the field. Swings back the head pass. Back to Harlan, just swinging around the court. As Pickering Central got their shooters in the game to combat that 2-3 zone. Pass back to Hedgepath. Hedgepath hit it. Devin Royal. Devin hit it to Sonny. Sonny drives. He drives. He swing it out to Markel Johnson. Markel look in to Devin Royal. They double him quick. Josh Harlan cut to the basket. Josh Harlan misses the layup. Rebound by Simmons. Pushes up to Sean Jones. Sean Jones swings it. As they set the offense up, Ron Simmons.
Gahanna changing to the 2-3 zone is an interesting move that I think Coach Tony Staub, he may have seen in that district final against Olentangy Liberty. Oh, wow, Javen Simmons from deep. The big man who's headed to Toledo. Oh, wow, and it gets a timeout.
Javen Simmons hitting the three, showing his versatility a little bit there. That leads to Pickerington Central first timeout.
So far, Coach Staub's gamble of putting Simmons in with 2 fouls pays off. Confident shot by Simmons there, left-handed on Royal.
As Pickerington Central calls a 30-second timeout.
But I was talking about how Gahanna's showing the 2-3 zone on defense, and one thing that Pickerington Central has struggled with in this playoff stretch is outside shooting. It's been inconsistent at best. So if you can force them into taking their shot attempts from deep, you might like your chances a little bit better. Now, that said, Sonny Styles, he kept breaking that zone. He was able to beat his man off dribble, and that's a tough challenge to do. But if they can try to limit them to just outside shots, Gahanna's going to give themselves the best opportunity to win this game.
That's right. As Rasheem Biles entered the game for the Tigers, as Gahanna's back in that zone. Markel Johnson shoots. Markel Johnson hits the three.
Markel Johnson could get hot real quick. He scored 10 straight points. 10 points in the fourth quarter, I should say, against Upper Arlington. Some from long range, some going after the rim. He's really emerged as an intriguing player for Pickerington Central second half of this season.
Absolutely. As they swing it to the corner, the shot's no good by Luke Murray. Ball's out of bounds, going to the Tigers.
Gahanna side would have erupted over here if that gone in.
As we look at Gahanna Lincoln roster, you said they're really senior-led team who've been here before. They was at the district or the regional finals last year, right?
Right. Yeah. I think pretty much everyone that played for them is a senior.
And also
Murray, actually, the guy, that he checked in there just a bit ago. I believe he's a junior, but otherwise, it's a team that was pretty much the majority of the roster last year.
We heard a stat. I think one of our statisticians said that Gahanna Lincoln never lost to a team twice. Is that true?
Well,
they never lost to a Central Ohio team twice.
Well, at least this year, I know they only lost 2 games. And after they lost to Pickerington Central in early January, they didn't lose since. So, tough team to beat this year.
With the only 2 losses come between Pickerington Central and St. Vincent St. Mary, who won their game today against Louisville.
Okay.
To go right back to Dayton.
Yep. Not a surprise.
Yeah, not a surprise. And we have a foul here on the Pick Central, the team 4th. Following Rasheem Biles, his first. Pass to Simmons. Hand off to Sean Jones. Sean Jones is double, guarded by Sonny Style. Simmons looked to set the screen. As he goes up for the layup and blocked by Devin Royal.
Crowd wants a goaltend call.
The crowd definitely want a goaltend call, and they're definitely not getting it. And Gahanna's crowd is letting us hear as Sonny Style will hold for the last shot, it looks here. 20 seconds left. Gahanna lead in 10-8 in the first quarter.
That defensive type of play, though, is just what makes Royal so special. He's so hard to attack when he's under the rim. But we got a foul call.
Foul. They call foul as we look at the replay here of the block.
I think it was clean.
I think it was clean.
I think it was clean. That's really well-timed defensive play by Devin Royal.
You're watching the OHSAA Division One Regional Finals presented by Score on Air in the Warehouse Gym on TKDS Sports. We'll be right back at this quick commercial
Lance
break.
and Eileen Porter Foundation is a proud partner with the Ohio Media School and Score on Air Network. The foundation has provided food and other essentials to families in Columbus's Northeast Quadrant since 2018. They've also established the Porter Athletic League, which provides a safe environment for youths 8 to 13 to play sports, study, and work with volunteers from the Columbus Police and Franklin County Sheriff's Departments. For more information, visit lanceandeileenporterfoundation.org today.
Hungry? Scroll through our menu and place an order by texting your local Jets Pizza. Review, submit, and get 20% off menu-priced pizzas. You can also ask for store details. Simply text hours or menu. And if you want to reorder your last meal, just write re-pizza. So go ahead, shoot us a text. Jets, better because it has to be.
Watching the OHSAA Division One Regional Finals presented by Score on Air in the Warehouse Gym on TKDS Sports. Jets Pizza has been providing Score on Air with the delicious pizza all season long. They're a proud supporter of local athletics and the official pizza of the Columbus Blue Jackets. Thank you so much for feeding the Jets. And if you're in the mood for delicious, mouth-watering Detroit-style pizza, head on over to jetspizza.com and find a store nearest to you. We're back here at Ohio Dominican with Gahanna Lincoln leading Pickerington Central Tigers 10-8. As Pick Central starts off with the ball here. As Pick Central, or Gahanna's back in that zone. That's been very effective in that first half.
If Gahanna can keep this a low-scoring game, that favors them. They're not a team that really, anytime they scored, an opponent scored more than 58 points, they lost. That was only twice. So if they can slow this game down, but it's gonna, you got to limit Royal though.
As Devin Royals get to the basket for the easy two, and that's one way for Pick Central to handle the press or the zone by giving it to their best player, and Devin Royal. That LJD's running the offense. He pushes Sean Jones through, pass to Simmons on the elbow. Simmons drives against Sonny Styles. The crowd looking for a foul. He goes up, he missed. Rebound by Devin Royal. And they call an offensive foul on Devin Royal. His first. And that's a player control foul. So
nice work by LJD's though, being able to draw that charge call.
absolutely, because a lot of people are not willing to take a charge from Devin Royal. So sacrifice your body as Devin Royal traps.
Dees has been an impact player both sides of the floor.
Juwan Turner with a nice defense. Off on Turner. Gahanna Lincoln ball. 6:49 here left in the second quarter. 10-10 ball game. You have a good game brewing right now at Ohio Dominican. Pass the ball in to Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson passes to Sean Jones. Josh Whiteside sets the screen. It's called an offensive foul on Josh Whiteside.
Another crucial foul call against Gahanna. That's his second foul. Coach stops keeping it. So that Simmons and Whiteside both have 2 fouls, and that's a spot on the floor you don't want him to be able to, picking up a foul. He didn't need to make that happen. So that's going to just make this zone defense need to prevent any type of penetration, avoid some of these foul calls for their 2 big men.
You're right about that. As Juwan Turner gets the ball on the right side, he's guarded by Sean Jones, swinging to Gavin Heddens. Gavin Heddens dribbles, passes to Josh Harlan. Josh Harlan passes back to Gavin Heddens. Looking to pass to Josh Harlan. Juwan Turner gets the ball, passes back to Harlan. Pass it back to Turner, pass it back to Gavin Heddens. Josh Harlan. As Pickerington Central not looking to score the ball right now.
No, they're okay killing some time as well.
As Devin Royal now leads the offense as he passed to Harlan. Harlan passed to Turner. Turner dribble to the right side. He looks into Devin Royal, guarded by Whiteside, who has 2 fouls already. Devin Royal with his shot.
Royal used really good concentration to regather the ball. Nice smooth stroke from him after a little bounce off of Josh Whiteside. A big body that's guarding him there.
Absolutely. And that's a great move by Devin Royal there, showing us why he's one of the top players in the country, not just Central Ohio. Cam Johnson for 3, no good. Rebound by Sonny Styles. Sonny Styles passes up to Devin Royal. Devin Royal, he pulls up. Mid-range shot. Devin Royal for 2.
All right, so this looks like a Devin Royal game like he had in the second half against Gahanna, where he really just took over from both ends. But there's Sean Jones, who's been a little bit quiet compared to the last couple games so far. Oh, that's going to be number 3 now on Whiteside.
As you said, 3 fouls on Whiteside as Sean Jones finally gets a shot to go.
That's a tough foul.
As Devin Royal gets fouled on a jump shot here. And as you said, Devin Royal, like he's going to try to take this game over. As we look at Sean Jones' replays, a tough leaner.
The thing that makes Devin Royal such a fun player is he's now a junior, and obviously his recruiting profile has just blown up. But he likes the big moments. I've talked to him about this. The bigger the game, he has a certain calmness to him, but also a very much of confidence that he likes to show his game off. And I'm really excited to see how he performs in this type of environment tonight. So far, he's shown that he's wanted to embrace it.
Absolutely. As Devin Royal hits the first free throw, we wait the second free throw. Second free throw's up. Second free throw's good. Devin Royal with 2 free throws as LJDs pick up Dreams balls up the court, guarded by Harlan. He passes to Simmons, guarded by Devin Royal. The dribble handoff to Sean Jones. Sean Jones guarded by Markel Johnson. Markel Johnson guarding Sean Jones. He bats the ball out. He passes to Cam Johnson. Shots up. No good from Gahanna Legan. Rebound by Sean Jones. Sean Jones takes the 3. Sean Jones misses the 3. Rebound by Markel Johnson. He dribbles up the court, passes it to Devin Royal. Devin Royal passes to Jawan Turner. Jawan Turner with the pump fake. Shot, no good. Rebounded by Gavin Headings. Gavin Headings with the shot. Gavin Headings with the miss. Rebounded by Jawan Turner. Jawan Turner blocked by Javon Simmons. Pass to Sean Jones. Sean Jones pushes up the left side of the court. He attacks him. Bucket and 1. Sean Jones.
He's the Central District Player of the Year for a reason, and he is so fun to watch. What a nice athletic move that he was able to make there. A little bit of a Euro step.
Sean Jones is at his best when he putting the pressure on defense like that to pick up the foul and 1 on Jawan Turner.
When you see him up close, he is so fast. It is honestly like a blur.
Yeah.
And he's aggressive, too. He kind of runs like a running back.
As he missed
a lot of people have always thought he could be a really good football player because he plays like it too, but he's so smooth.
As he misses his free throw there, Devin Royal gets the ball, swings to Markel Johnson. Markel Johnson shoots a 3. Markel Johnson cannot hit the 3. Rebound by Josh Harlan. Josh Harlan goes up for the layup. He can't make it. Rebound by Javon Simmons. Passes up to LJDs. He dribbles up the right side of the court, guarded by Devin Royal. Swing to Javon Simmons. Simmons passes to Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson on the left side of the court, guarded by Gavin Headings. Pass it back to Sean Jones. Guarded by Harlan. Reject the screen for Simmons. Pass it to Cam Johnson. Pass it back to Simmons at the top of the key. Dribble handoff to Sean Jones. Guarded by Royal. Cam Johnson shot no good. Rebounded by Sonny Styles. Pass to Harlan. The right side of the court. As Sonny Styles runs the offense here. Sonny Styles slows it down a little bit. Swings it back to Harlan. Harlan swings it back to Styles. Styles drives. Mid-range shot. No good. Rebound by Devin Royal. He passes it back up to Sonny Styles, who was the team point guard in the last game.
Yeah. They wanted him to take the ball against his zone too, right?
Yeah.
He's got kind of the ball handling skills to be able to break that. Now, the one thing about Sonny, he's a great basketball player. Not a great long-range shooter, though. So if they can try to, keep him from getting inside the mid-range lookout. Oh,
The Lance and Eileen,
A little bit high. Extra floor, too.
the Lance and Aileen Porter Foundation is a proud partner with the Ohio Media School and School on Air Network. The foundation has provided food and other essentials to families in Columbus Northeast Quadrant since 2018 and also established the Porter Athletic League, the PAL. For more information, visit Lance and Aileen Porter Foundation.org today. As that shot's no good.
That's his second shot come up really short.
Josh Harlan with the mid-range jumper, no good. Rebounded by Devin Royal. Devin Royal gets it. Devin Royal goes up. Easy, too.
Royal's got several offensive rebounds right now. He's got to be the leading scorer for Pickerington Central at this moment. He is so smooth and automatic, though, just a few feet outside of the hoop. Really nice touch.
Absolutely. As LJD sets up the offense, passes Simmons. Simmons guarded by Royal. Dribble handoff. Oh, actually refused the handoff. Pump fake by LJD's. Shots up, no good. Rebound by Sonny Styles. Dribbled up the left side of the court. As Gahanna Lincoln is still in that zone that's been very effective. Sonny Styles pass to Josh Harlan. Josh Harlan calls the play. Devin Royal handles the ball at the top of near half court. Swinging to Markel Johnson, who swings to Josh Harlan, who looks inside to Devin Royal, who passes to Gavin Hedges. Gavin Hedges for three. Gavin Hedges no good. Rebound by Sean Jones and pushes down the court. Guarded by Markel Johnson, goes up and they call a foul going up for two according to the ref.
Yeah, Sean just can take over. That's probably going to be the best play right now because Gahanna's doing a pretty good job on defense. I mean, they're limiting Pickerington Central to just 18 points, but they're not getting enough buckets on their own. So with Sean pushing the pace, getting to the rim, that's going to be a good likelihood of being able to come back.
18-14, 53 seconds left here at Ohio Dominican. Pickerington Central up by 4 against Gahanna Lincoln. We have a good game going here. And first free throw up and good. As Maurice Charlton entered the court for Gahanna Lincoln, subbing out Javon Simmons. As we await the second free throw from Sean Jones is up and it's good. As Pick Central looks to bring the ball to court, I expect Pick Central to hold for the last shot, as that looks like Josh Harlan will do. 38 seconds left in the second quarter.
This has been a good game. It's been a competitive game, but I don't think people would have expected the score to be 18-16.
Absolutely.
But it's been slow grinding it out.
As they look to run offense, 7 seconds left in the second quarter. Josh Harlan drives. He looks to Gavin Hedges. Gavin Hedges loses the basketball. LJD's get it. He shoots up, half court.
Oh.
No good. So we have a good game going here at Ohio Dominican University. Pickerington Central 18. Gahanna Lincoln 16. You're watching the OHSAA Division I Regional Finals presented by School on Air and the Warehouse Gym on TKDS Sports.
One of the coolest parts of my life is learning from Bob McElligott, getting, especially with commentary, getting to learn the little ins and outs and getting to commentate games with him. It was just some of the coolest experiences of my life.
Broadcasting the ASWA shows gave me the opportunity to experience what it's like and gave me the confidence to start my own business and basically do it myself.
I would say some of my favorite moments in emphasis were the basketball tournament games. They're just such a different environment to high school basketball, especially in the tournament. You're always playing for love of the game, but you love it a little bit more.
My experience in the Sports Emphasis program was something that was essential to me. We got to do live broadcast. We've done it all. We did football, basketball, baseball, And from anything from commentary to behind the scenes to just running the scoreboard, we just did it all. Any kind of value in production you could possibly have, we did it. And that was just so essential to where I'm at now.
Need help with digital marketing? Yamo has what you need to optimize your digital engagement and take your business to that next level. Yamo is a full-service media collective that offers multiple services, including digital marketing, to optimize your company's success. These services include promotional and posting assistance, social media analysis, as well as market analysis. If interested, please reach out through the website or the email featured below.
Can you see yourself working on TV, radio, or social media? As media professionals, we make our voice heard. Call the Ohio Media School and be a part of something bigger than you and me. You'll train and get the skills you need to work in TV, radio, social media, film, and much more.
I graduated and now am working as a director of marketing at a local radio station. My future is set.
Call the Ohio Media School now and be a part of something bigger. 614-723-9675. 614-723-9675.
If you've ever dreamed of a career in the sports production industry, your dream could come true. The Ohio Media School is enrolling their next sports emphasis class soon. You'll learn about all the different aspects of what goes into the broadcast that you watch or listen to. Go from behind the scenes to the front of the camera. You'll also get hands-on opportunities to practice your skills through the Score On Air network. Call the Ohio Media School at 614-655-5250 or visit beonair.com/Columbus.
You're watching the OHSAA Division I Regional Finals presented by Score On Air in the Warehouse Gym on TKDS Sports. I'm Deshaun Pate here with 270 Hoops, Greg Glazier. Greg, let's talk a little bit about the stats here for Gahanna Lincoln.
Yeah, so Sean Jones led all scorers. He had 8 points, and he seemed to just be the only consistent source of offense, and it came on behalf of him driving and getting to the rim. Otherwise, we saw a big three from Javen Simmons, who was flirting with a little bit of foul trouble, had two early fouls in the first quarter. but stayed clear outside of that. Unfortunately, Josh Whiteside, though, who has 3 points, has 3 fouls. That was a big hit for the Lions in the first half. And then LJ Dees, who made some nice defensive plays. He also had 2 points.
And to talk about a little bit for Pick Central, we have Devin Royal leading Pick Central with 13 points for Devin Royal. Markel Johnson has 1. Sonny Styles have not scored. Gavin Hedges have 2. So most of the scoring has been from Devin Royal.
Yeah.
As we look at a couple of highlights here.
That's pretty much sums up the first half, though, is that Royal was really dominant. 13 out of his team's 18 points. Pretty much was perfect around the rim. So when the Tigers are able to get him the ball, usually good things happen. And but we also saw some nice aggression, even though Sonny Styles doesn't have any points. We saw him being able to try to move around with the ball. But ultimately, the Lions have done a pretty good job, though, with their 2-3 zone of limiting them. Again, this is a very low-scoring game. So we'll see if it starts picking up a little bit. It's been competitive. It's been really well played, but it seems like teams are just a little bit more timid offensively and letting their defense do the talking.
That's right. So we're going to toss it to Candace Allen at the University of Dayton at the girls basketball states final. Take it away, Candace.
Reporting live from the University of Dayton Arena for the 2002 OHSAA Girls Basketball State Finals. We've crowned one champion today. In our first matchup in the Division III State Final, the Purcell Marion Cavaliers defeated the Worthington Christian Knights, led by a dominating performance from freshman phenom Dee Alexander, who had 25 points and 16 rebounds. Sophomore Cavalier guard Jada Mosley contributed 16 points of her own, shooting 4 from 5 from the three-point line. And a local shout-out goes to Worthington Christian Knights head coach Jason Dawson, who led the Knights to their first Division III state final. And in tonight's big matchup in the Division I state final, the Reynoldsburg Lady Raiders, led by seniors Imariana Russell and Maya Perry, look to take on the Mason Comets, led by McDonald's All-American Kyla Oldaker. Follow me on Twitter at Candace_on-air for game updates, highlights, and post-game interviews. I'm Candace Allen, and this is Score on Air.
Thank you, Candace. As we get ready to start the second half, we have Pickerington Central 18 and Gahanna Lincoln 16. Greg, what are some of the things that you look for both teams to do real quick to win this game?
Some outside shooting would help. One thing we didn't really see was many three-pointers, especially for Pickerington Central. Again, that hasn't been their strong suit, and they're facing a zone, and they're killing a lot of clock with it. So if they're put in positions where they need to get good shots off, we'll need to see if they can hit them. Meanwhile, though, let's see if anyone, outside of Sean Jones can get something consistently going for Gahanna offensively. Sean, as good as he was attacking the rim, he was kind of short on his shots too. So if he can start connecting from long range, that just completely adds another element to his game too.
Absolutely. You're watching the OHSAA Division I Regional Finals presented by Score on Air and the Warehouse Gym on TKDS Sports. We'll be right back. As we get ready for the second half, here, Gahanna Lincoln takes the ball. Switching sides now. Gahanna Lincoln's going to the right. As we look for a little bit more aggressiveness from both teams as we start the third quarter. LJD's swings to Sean Jones. Sean Jones guarded by Josh Harlan. Sean Jones dribble to the left. Nice little dribble crossover. No good. Rebound by LJ Dees. Guarded by Jawan Turner. Dees dribble to the right. He dribbles back. Picks up the dribble. Swing to Simmons. Simmons calls out a play. Passes it back to Dees. Guarded by Jawan Turner. Pass to Simmons on the right wing. Dribble handoff to Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson swing to Sean Jones. Sean Jones. Screen set by Javon Simmons. Dribbles to the left. Pump fakes. Shoots, miss, no good. Grabs on rebound. Swing to Sean Jones, who shoots the three. Misses the three.
Man, Sean's coming up short. Again, his first 2 shot attempts in this third quarter already, both hitting front rim.
As Sonny Styles dribbles the basketball. Mid-range, no good. Rebound by Javon Simmons, who's fouled on the play by Gavin Headings. His second, I believe.
Yeah, Gavin has 2 fouls now. Ooh, I don't know if that's a foul.
Yeah.
I think Javen just might have lost his footing a little bit.
And then looking at the ref, absolutely. As Simmons dribbles off to Sean Jones, who doubles by Sonny Styles and Jawan Turner, now picked up by Styles. Sean Jones, screen set by Javon Simmons. Spins to the right, swings to Whiteside, who grabbed the ball, goes for the layup, no good. Rebound by Devin Royal, who dribbles up the court. Guarded by Whiteside, who has 3 fouls.
Yeah, that's an opportunity you got to convert and finish if you're Gahanna. You have that type of opportunity.
Who went back to man-to-man. And we had a foul on LJ Dees on Devin Royal as Gahanna Lincoln came out of that zone that was very effective in the first half and showed us a different look back to the man-to-man that they're so used to. That's LJD's second foul. Josh Harlins looked to take the ball out past to Gavin Headings, who turns the ball over. And a foul.
And they're called, that's the third foul on Devin Royal. Boy, I don't know if that was a tight call. I'd have to see that again, but good defensive play by LJ Dees, but looked like he may have gave it up, and they might have got the benefit of the doubt on that one.
I agree. I think the ref was a little whistle happy there, and
that's crucial though. 3 fouls on Devin Royal early in the third.
And we'll see how that does later in the game. As Simmons gets the ball guarded by Sonny Styles, he loses the ball, stolen by Markel Johnson.
And Simmons' handles just simply let it go there.
Absolutely. As he passes Sonny Styles passes back to Markel Johnson, passes back to him. Tell Jawan Turner to cut through. As Sonny Styles get the screen from Devin Royal. Sonny drives, he kicked to Josh Harlan, who kicks it to Markel Johnson, throws it back to Jawan Turner. As Jawan Turner looks to run a little offense, guarded by LJ Dees. Picks up his dribble. LJ Dees, a tight defense, pass to Josh Harlan. Josh Harlan's on the right side of the wing, he crosses over. He looks to runs a little offense as well. Guarded by Cam Johnson. Pass Jawan Turner in the corner. Guarded by LJ Dees. He looks inside to Devin Royal. Guarded by Javon Simmons. Step back by Devin Royal. Devin Royal shot. Good for 3.
Devin Royal showing he could do a little bit of everything. And that one from about 15 feet out, just inside the 3-point line. That's a pretty shot.
With the step back. That's versatile right there. As Gahanna Lincoln looks to run the play. He passes to Josh Whiteside, who's guarded by Devin Royal with 3 fouls. Misses the shot, rebounded by Javon Simmons. He misses the shot as well, rebounded by Devin Royal, who pushes the ball. Looking to pulls up for 3, short. Rebounded by Markel Johnson. Markel Johnson loses the ball, but they call a kick ball. The ref called kick ball as it looked at Markel Johnson was going to get it.
Look at these guys, though. They're throwing bodies on the floor. You got to love everybody giving it all out. Javen Simmons diving forward, Sonny Styles. They were able to have the awareness to avoid a collision, too. Thank goodness.
But it looks like, as we see in the replay, that the ref kind of blew that whistle as Pick Central had 3 players down here, as Gahanna had 4 people on the floor diving. But great hustle, nonetheless. As Jawan Turner passes it into Markel Johnson. Markel Johnson calls the play. Guarded by Kim Johnson. Rasheem Biles, welcome back, who's injured, pass to Markel Johnson. Markel Johnson swing to Sonny Styles. Sonny Styles pass to Jawan Turner on the left wing. Pump fake by Jawan Turner. He drive, swing to Markel Johnson. Markel Johnson shoots it. Markel Johnson no good on the 3. But great hustle by Rasheem Biles, but rebounded by Josh Whiteside. Sonny Styles was the rebound. Swing to Jawan Turner. Jawan Turner passes Sonny Styles. Sonny Styles for the flush.
Central starting to really get some momentum here. Their defense creating some offense. Look at Styles, and he can't. And Simmons has to avoid a foul there.
As we look at the replay, great pass by Jawan Turner to Sonny Styles for the two-hand flush. As Gahanna Lincoln calls the timeout.
And that's Sonny's first bucket, I believe. I think that's his first 2 points.
The Brick League is coming up. Make sure to check out wearebrick.com to find out more about their training, leagues, and apparel. The Brick League is a proud sponsor of the Ohio Media School, and they hooked us up with some great swag this year. One of their players is currently about to step on the court at the University of Dade. Maya Perry. Visit wearebrick.com to learn more. The Ohio Media School would like to thank you for tuning in to today's broadcast. This broadcast is being produced by students and alumni from the Ohio Media School and their sports emphasis program through the School on Air Network. If you would like to learn more about how you can start your sports broadcasting career today, visit beonair.com/Columbus or call us at 614-655-5250. The Ohio Media School. Learn from a pro, be from a pro. To be a pro.
Okay, so Gahanna has to calm down a little bit. I think they're making mistakes. They're not finishing around the rim. Their shots are short. They seem a little bit tight. If they could just kind of relax a little bit. They've had the opportunities. They've had the looks.
Absolutely. As Gahanna Lincoln looks to run a little offense. As Pick Central getting a little cushion now, up by 7. And Sean Jones guarded by Sonny Styles. Pass back to Simmons, who looks to run offense, guarded by Styles. Pass to Sean Jones, guarded by Markel Johnson. He drives to the left baseline. He's picked up by Sonny Styles. He passed it to LJD. LJD passed to Whiteside, who can't grab it. Rasheem Biles up the court for the and one. Rasheem Biles, welcome back.
Wow, Rasheem Biles, he's that X factor. He's a fantastic athlete, big-time football player. And you can see how he can play through contact. Yeah, he hasn't played since the end of the regular season. Thought he was out for injuries. And he's already making a big return.
As Pick Central obviously missed him, as he's as one we deem as the heart and soul of that team.
Yeah, they definitely did miss them. You could tell there was, his presence was missed, as they don't really have a player like him.
Absolutely, as he hit the free throw, and we had the biggest lead of the night, 26-16. Pickerington Central up as Markel Johnson gets the steal. Markel Johnson crosses over. He picks his dribble past to Rasheem Biles, who passed to Jawan Turner, who they called a foul on. As we look at the replay here, as Rasheem Biles threw the turnover.
Oh, man. Some fans disagree with that call, and I can understand why.
Yeah.
It's a tough call.
Yeah. Well, I kind of don't realize why they're complaining a little bit, though, because they got the ball back, but I thought it was kind of a good foul.
It might be a visitor on this side,
maybe.
is my guess.
Maybe it wasn't no seats on that side. As Simmons looked to run offense, pass to LJD's. Pass to Javon Simmons. It was a two-hand flush. Good play by Gahanna Lincoln there.
There they go. Nice open find. Javen throws it down with some authority. And get him going, because he brings a lot of intensity. You talk about heart and soul. He really is the backbone of that.
As they call the blocking foul on, I believe that's Cam Johnson. As we look at the replay
Yeah, it
here,
is.
looked like a pretty good call to me. Looked like he was moving a little bit. As Gahanna Lincoln refs are not liking it. And we have a battle between student sections here at Ohio Dominican, who have been a great host in this tournament as well. As the crowd looks for 3 seconds, Jawan Turner gets it. He loses his dribble. Picked up by Andrew Hagpath. Oh, they call over and back.
Nice defensive pressure. Yeah, over and back by Gahanna, getting a little bit of momentum here.
As Gahanna Lincoln looks to build on the score they just got, getting a couple stops on one end and trying to turn it on the other end. As Sean Jones gets the ball, he's double teamed by Rasheem Bile, and they call a foul on the floor by number 3, Rasheem Bile.
So Sean Jones can also draw fouls and eventually get to the foul line to get some of his points too. He's a good free throw shooter, so that certainly can work in Gahanna's favor if he can even just, so big shot.
Sean Jones for the 3. As now we have a 5-point lead, 26-21, 1 minute and 49 seconds left. Pickering Central leads by 5. Jawan Turner gets the ball. He's fouled. Oh no, actually, Coach Pickering Central call a timeout. As you look at the replay there, Sean Jones with a big time 3 as Gahanna needs that. 26-21. Gahanna Lincoln is down by 5, 1 minute and 45 seconds left here at Ohio Dominican as Pickering Central calls a 30-second timeout. Greg, what we talked about it in, during our halftime speech, what Gahanna Lincoln had to do to get back into this game, as Pickering Central made a punch and Gahanna Lincoln was able to answer that punch.
Yep, well, they stepped it up defensively where they were able to get some turnovers to lead at some offense. And we talked about Sean Jones adding to his game with an outside shot that he didn't really have in the first half, and he just made his first one, corner 3. And that might be all it needs to get him going. And that could be really scary for Pickerington Central then.
As Sonny Styles looks to take the ball out past to Markel Johnson. Markel Johnson looking to get the ball over the timeline. As he runs the play, he passes to Sonny Styles, who looks inside to Devin Royal, who Devin Royal's calling for the ball. It's passed to Rasheem Biles instead. Sonny Styles get it. He get a screen from Devin Royal. Sonny Styles going downhill. He passes it. He swings it to Markel Johnson. Markel Johnson swings to Andrew Hagpath, who loses the ball. Who gets it. Sean Jones lays it up with the foul and 1. Sean Jones.
Once again, defense turns to offense for Gahanna as Cam Johnson gets a steal, pressuring Pickerington Central's guards. And Sean Jones, aggressive drive to take, wisely goes for the lay-in. Didn't mess around going for the dunk because he was able to get the easy 2 and draw the foul from Rasheem Biles, who now has 3 fouls. And we'll see if Sean can connect on the and 1.
Sean Jones showing a little excitement after he made that bucket.
Oh, yeah.
Looking into the student section as he's hyped to bring his team.
He's a very passionate player. That's 6 straight points from Jones.
Yes. 26-24, Pickering Central is up 2. 1 minute 11 seconds as Gahanna Lincoln crowd is getting very hyped. Sonny Styles getting the ball. He gets trapped. Pass to Josh Harlan. Josh Harlan for 2. Shoots a 3 and connects on a 3. Josh Harlan.
What a time for Josh Harlan to hit a long-range shot. Big 3-pointer from him. Ooh.
As we get a foul.
They're going to talk about this. This could be 4 fouls on Whiteside, though.
As we look at the replay here, as Josh Harlan gets it and shoots the 3 for a big-time 3 that Pickering Central needed very, very badly.
That was a close call. I could have seen that going the other way, which would have given Whiteside 4 fouls. And I think the Lions need him in the game. That would have been a huge blow.
It kind of looked like, like you said, it could have went both ways. It looked like Harlan was there, like he was set. And as we get another huddle from the referees are huddling again, wondering what they're talking about. But nonetheless, it's a 1-and-1 for Josh Whiteside, 29-24. Gahanna Lincoln down 5 with Josh Whiteside looking to go 1-and-1 here. Shots up, shots no good. Rebound by Sonny Styles. And the foul's on Javon Simmons, and that would be his 3rd foul.
Speaking of 3 fouls, it seems like that's kind of the way it's going tonight. But Royal's back in the game as he picked up his 3rd foul earlier in the quarter. And that's when Gahanna kind of went on that run, right? Sean Jones sort of took advantage.
45 seconds left, 29-24. 3rd quarter here at Ohio Dominican. Sonny Styles with the ball on the right wing. He's guarded by LJD. Sonny Styles dribble. He passed to Markel Johnson, who swings back to Devin Royal. Devin Royal pulls the ball back out, run the offense like he want to take the last shot. And that's what it like he's going to do as he's dribbling, guarded by LJD. Passes to Sonny Styles, who passes back to Devin Royal on the left wing. Guarded by LJD, passes back to Josh Harlan. He passes to Sonny Styles as Sonny Styles look to run the offense. Devin Royal sets the screen for Sonny Styles. He passes to Gavin Heddens. Gavin Heddens shoots. Gavin Heddens is good. Gavin Heddens with a 2-point shot that Gahanna needed badly, or that Pick Central needed badly. Gavin Heddens. You're watching the OHSAA Division I Regional Final presented by School on Air in the Warehouse Gym on TKDS Sports.
Hungry? Scroll through our menu and place an order by texting your local Jets Pizza. Review, submit, and get 20% off menu-priced pizzas. You can also ask for store details. Simply text hours or menu. And if you want to reorder your last meal, just write re-pizza. So go ahead, shoot us a text. Jets, better because it has to be.
All right, Greg, it's the 4th quarter. These players are tired and digging into the deepest depths of their soul to pull out everything for these next 8 minutes. Endurance and conditioning will play a huge factor. That's why I want to tell you one more time about the Warehouse Gym. 24-hour access, personal and group training, supplement, shop. Visit them online at 614gym.com and learn how they can help you finish strong and achieve your goals. All right, here we go, 4th quarter.
Big goal to achieve for either of these teams right now. A regional championship is just 8 minutes away.
This is the quarter. This determines who goes down to Dayton, 31-24. Sonny Styles he spin to his left, he pump fake. He gets it for the easy deuce. Sonny Styles.
This is Sonny Styles. This is the 3rd straight game we can see Sonny Styles taking over in the 4th quarter. That's been his MO all playoff long.
As LJD's run the offense, pass to Javen Simmons. I apologize for saying his name wrong. Sean Jones with the pump fake, shoots the mid-range shot, no good. Rebound by Josh Harlan's off his hands. Ball would stay with Gahanna Lincoln. And once again, I want to apologize for Javen Simmons saying his name wrong. I apologize for that. I've been calling him Javon most of the time, but it's Javen. I apologize. Thank you to my good partner for helping me with that. Javen Simmons, I apologize.
Let's see if Javen can get going here. Had a nice dunk in the 3rd quarter. We'd like to see a little bit more. How about Sean Jones there? Oh, Sean might have gotten away with the foul there.
Yeah. Sean Jones misses the shot there as Pickerington Central grabs the rebound. As you said, Sonny Styles leading the offense again as he did against Upper Arlington.
Yep, ball in his hand.
As Sean Jones switches on him.
He's
And
wide open.
Markel Johnson wide open. Markel Johnson for three.
If you've been watching any tape on Pickerington Central, you've got to know that you cannot leave Markel Johnson open.
LJD passes to Josh Whiteside, who passes to Cam Johnson, who crosses over on Gavin Heddens. Gavin Heddens, the defense rebounded by Sonny Styles. Sonny Styles gets the ball. He looked to push it up the court. He passes to Devin Royal. Devin Royal passes Markel Johnson, who drives, who passes back to Devin Royal, who Devin Royal goes up for two. Sean Jones gets it, and we have a timeout. Gahanna Lincoln.
Pickerington Central, if they were able to turn this into a quicker game, that led to their favor, and we're seeing that show right now.
And as you said, as we look at the replay here, as you said, it all started when they left Markel Johnson wide open in the corner. Or like you said earlier in the game, he scored 10 straight points for Pickerington Central last week, or on Wednesday.
Yeah, and Devin Royal, a big part of all of those scoring opportunities right there. He's just a matchup problem. There's not really anyone you could put on him that's the same size and skill and athleticism. He's making this. He steps up in games like this to make his case. As you know, when he knows people are talking best player in the Central District.
That's true. And that's when you have to play your best game on a stage like this. As we look at the Pickerington Central, and before we had a chance to look at the Pickerington Central student section, who has been loud all game, as well as Gahanna Lincoln. And this game has been no less, always been loud the whole time. So shout out to both student sections. As Sean Jones brings the ball to the court, guarded by Markel Johnson. Pass to Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson guarded by Gavin Heddens. Pass to Sean Jones. He passes it back to Cam Johnson, who hits the three. A well-needed three.
Really needed that for Gahanna. Cam Johnson making a crucial three-pointer as they're trying to keep this within reach. Oh.
Devin Royal brings the ball to the court. Pump fake. He passed the ball. Josh Harlan with a veteran move.
Yeah. Way to know where his defender was. Played off him.
That's Cam Johnson's second foul, but only the 15th foul. So not quite in the one-on-one yet, but that will be very beneficial when they have to start fouling. As the referee calls travel, as Coach Devin Howard was looking for a foul, and I think you have a good argument. I think you have a good argument on it.
Crucial, though, call for Gahanna, as they desperately need to get a string of points here. Under 6 minutes away, the pace of this game has been played. Quick scoring points have not come by frequently.
And he passed the ball in to Javen Simmons, who passed it back to Cam Johnson, who hits another three.
Big time shot by Cam Johnson, and this is what it's about. Guys of different roles needing to step up.
As Markel Johnson dribbled to the left side, he picks up a dribble, pass to Gavin Heddens, who picks up a dribble and shoots a mid-range shot. Gavin Heddens, good mid-range shot.
Oh, he is so good with that mid-range, the left-handed. Really beautiful jumper from the 6'8" forward.
Javen Simmons, guarded by Sonny Styles, pass to Cam Johnson, who with two big threes, double team.
Yeah, Simmons had to go through a double team of Styles and Royal. I don't think there's a more difficult double team to go against. Almost turned it over, but was able to find Whiteside. He's got big free throws to take.
Whiteside, who's been struggling from the free throw line a little bit today, is going back for his, I believe, third trip to the free throw line. As that's Devin Royal's fourth foul with 5:03 left here. We have a good game going. Pickerington Central Tigers 40. Gahanna Lincoln Lions 30. 5 minutes and 3 seconds left here at Ohio Dominican. Josh Whiteside looking to shoot a 1-on-1. The shot's up. Shot's good. By Josh Whiteside hits the first free throw to make the score 40-31. Josh Whiteside shot.
Big free throws from Josh.
It's good. Sonny Styles passed to Juwan Turner. He passed it back to Sonny Styles. Juwan Turner looked to get the ball over. To get over the timeline, he's trapped. He passed to Josh Harley. Passed it back to Sonny Styles, who's doubled and fouled by number 5, Sean Jones. The Gahanna Lincoln crowd does not like that, but that's only the 16th foul and Sean's 3rd foul.
Gahanna's getting a little bit more desperate on defense, wanting to really apply a lot of pressure to the ball handlers because they need turnovers at this point. They're down 8, under 5 minutes to go. If they could try to cut this to a 1-possession game with under 2 minutes, that'd be ideal.
As Devin Royal sub back in the game with four crucial fouls. As Shane Ball pass to Markel Johnson, who swings to Juwan Turner. Juwan Turner for 3!
Man, Pickerington is hitting the biggest shots at the right time. Jones.
Sean Jones shoots a 3. Shots no good. Rebound by Sonny Styles. He looked to get the ball up, pass to Juwan Turner, who passed it back to Sonny Styles, who passed to Rasheem Biles, who passed it back to Juwan Turner, who just hit a 3. Who passed back to Rasheem Biles. Rasheem Biles bring the ball out the back up top, and they trapped him, pass to Sonny Styles, but they call a foul on number 5, Sean Jones, and that's his 4th foul. So Sean Jones has 4 fouls, and that's swelled as Devin Royal has 4 fouls.
As dominant as Devin Royal was in the first half, he's certainly been great in the second, but he's been a little bit limited by the foul troubles. But the supporting cast for Pickerington Central has stepped up every single player. We've had big shots made now from Juwan Turner, Markel Johnson, Gavin Headings, Josh Harlan. These guys are connecting. They're getting hot at the right time.
Absolutely. After the game today, we will have an interview with the solid brick player of the game. Julian Jackson will brave the fans and get the interview as soon as we can. Remember, visit wearebrick.com to learn more about brick sports. As Rasheem Biles looks to shoot another free throw. The first free throw was good to award that second free throw, obviously. As rebound by Josh Whiteside, he passed to LJD. LJD brings up the court, guarded by Rasheem Biles. Stole by Sonny Styles. Sonny Styles goes up for the 2-hand slam. As Cam Johnson gets it on the right wing, passes it to Javen Simmons, who drives to the basket and blocked by Sonny Styles. Rebounded by Markel Johnson. Pass it back to Markel Johnson, who dribbles up the court. Pass to Juwan Turner in the corner. Juwan Turner 3 is up and no good. Rebound by Josh Whiteside. Giving it to Sean Jones on the left side. He takes a nice dribble move pass to Josh Whiteside, who drives to the basket. Pass to Javen Simmons, who's guarded by Rasheem Biles. Rasheem Biles with a nice steal as it looks, but the refs called the foul, and that's Rasheem's 4th foul, I believe. As we look at this slam by Sonny Styles.
Yeah, that was about the worst thing that could have happened for Gahanna, was just a careless pass.
And we had a better angle of this slam.
2 easy points for Sonny Styles, who very few players can get a gym going like he can. And then on the other end, he had the block.
And as you said, he's going to Ohio State for football this year after he reclassified. I'm sure Coach Holtman would love a player of that caliber.
Yeah, is he available after this week from March Madness?
As Javen Simmons was unable to hit the free throw. To get the ball back to Pick Central as Devin Royal take the balls out of bounds. As we just seen that block again by Sonny Styles, and Gahanna Lincoln calls a 30-second timeout. 3:28 left here at Ohio Dominican. Pickering Central is up 46-32. So we got Pickering Central crowd getting into it a little bit as they play Sweet Caroline. As the Gahanna Lincoln crowd is not necessarily into it at this moment.
Well, only hearing vocals from one side of the gym at the moment. Definitely not a song you like singing when you're down 14.
But the beauty of the game of basketball is that 3:28 is a lot of time, and this game is never over, especially when you have a player like Sean Jones on the court. So here we go, 3 minutes and 28 seconds. Gahanna Lincoln down 14. Both teams in a bonus. So we will have free throws on every foul from here on out. As Devin Royal looks to pass the ball in, and he does to Sonny Styles. Sonny Styles passes to Devin Royal, who passes to Jawan Turner, who passes to Josh Harlan. But Josh Harlan who gets blocked by LJDs as Josh Harlan looking for a goaltend. And he might have a nice argument about it, but they didn't call it. LJDs dribble the basketball down the court, and they call foul. As we look at the replay here of Jawan Harlan. I apologize. As we look at the replay, and he has an argument, and like the ball was on the rim or on the backboard before he blocked it. But they didn't call it, and they call foul down this end. LJD is shooting 2 shots. He hit the first. .46-33, 3 minutes and 12 seconds left. LJD's hit the second one. Devin Royal passes into Sonny Styles, who surveys the court. Dribble to his right. Pass to Josh Harlan, who misplaces the ball. Turnover. He passes to Sean Jones, who dribble to the right, go to the right.
Oh, wow.
Blocked by Sonny Styles.
Oh.
Pass the ball up to Jawan Turner. Jawan Turner passes it back out to Josh Harlan, who looked to run the play.
What a play by Sonny Styles. That could have kept Gahanna into this. Sean Jones 99% of the time gets that finish, but Sonny just robs the chance of them getting within 10. And
as we look at the replay, and if you think about it, this is a play that Sean Jones, this is the play that Sean Jones had made all year, all his career, and Sonny Styles, the freak athlete that he is, goes up to get it.
I mean, just times it masterfully, and that felt like a real breaker for Gahanna.
Yes, Josh Harlan goes up for a 1-and-1. He shoots the first shot. The first shot is up. First shot is good. Josh Harlan, the lone technical senior on the court for Pickerington Central. As Rasheem Biles sets the check back into the game. Josh Harlan get ready to shoot his second free throw. Shots up. Shots no good. Rebounded by LJDs. LJDs surveying the court. Pass to Jaden Simmons, who headed off to Sean Jones, who's fouled.
Yeah, we talked about earlier about Sean Jones
Devin
just getting to the
Royal,
foul line. I don't think we've seen him here in the second half do that.
I believe that's his fourth.
Yeah, it's a big fourth foul, though, from Devin Royal. He really didn't need to foul Sean that far out.
Yeah, because if you think about it, he was going back towards where you wanted to send him anyway. But nonetheless, Sean Jones gets 2 foul shots. He makes the first one. He make the score 47-35. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left with a trip to the University of Dayton on the line. And Sean Jones shoots the second one. The second one's up. Second one's no good. Rebound by Sonny Styles, who passes up to Markel Johnson, who passes to Devin Royal. Devin Royal passes to Jawan Turner, who's guarded by Sean Jones, who passes back to Devin Royal, passes to Sonny Styles. Sonny Styles guarded by LJD, passes to Josh Harlan, passes to Markel Johnson. Josh Harlan cuts to the basket, passes out to Devin Royal. Passes back to Josh Harlan, passes to Jawan Turner. Jawan Turner passes it out to Sonny Styles. As Sonny Styles drives to the basket, he swings it to Josh Harlan. Josh Harlan swings to Jawan Turner. Jawan Turner split the double team. Pass back to Sonny Styles.
Yeah, this possession is starting to really kill some clock.
As Pickerington Central, as you said, took at least 30-some odd seconds off the clock.
Yeah, and the Tigers are in the double bonus. They're going to get 2 free throws from here.
As that's what good guards come into play for Pickerington Central. As Juwan Turner looks to take free throws. The first one's up. The first one's good. As Pickerington Central takes a 13-point lead with 1 minute and 58 seconds left. Juwan Turner free throws up and he's good.
I think it just says a lot about what kind of squad that Coach Eric Kruger of Pickerington Central has. You know, with so many of these guys, underclassmen. And I talked to him in the preseason about his roster, and he said, you know, when I have a hard time figuring out who I'm going to be playing in my rotations, that's usually a good thing. And so many guys have just stepped up here tonight. Really make them a competitive all-around team.
As they call a foul on Sonny Siles, his third, team's 11 actually. So they'll be shooting 2 shots here. Javen Simmons at the line shooting 2. As a couple fans are starting to head for the X's a little bit early. Simmons free throws up and he's good. 49-36 lead for Pickerington Central. And we've seen crazier things happen in sports, so this game is nowhere near over.
No, but it's getting kind of close to near.
It's getting close.
Just kind of close to near.
It's definitely getting close.
But certainly have seen crazier things. But it does kind of just feel like Pickerington's been in such control this quarter.
Yes. And Pick Central, Devin Royal passed the ball to Josh Harlan, who dribbles out. He gets double team, pass to Juwan Turner on the other corner. He's fouled by Cam Johnson as Juwan Turner go back to the free throw line for 2 shots. As it's Pickerington Central starting to close out this game as Juwan Turner hit the first free throw.
Yeah, big moments for a sophomore point guard, getting big minutes in a regional final, going to the state tournament. Juwan Turner's really elevated his play over the course of the season.
Juwan Turner free throws up and good. We get a sub. Juwan Turner subbed out. Machine bounces in. 51-37. Pickerington Central leads Gahanna Lincoln as we pass the ball in. We're 90 seconds away from ending this game. Pass to Sean Jones. Sean Jones passes it back. To Brandon Raymond. Cam Johnson shoot with 2 big threes this quarter. On fakes. He shoots the ball. Shots up. Shots good. Cam Johnson, timeout. Gahanna Lincoln. As this game is not over, as we said earlier.
No, they want to make sure we get our money's worth.
Yeah. 51-40. Gahanna Lincoln down 11 points with 1 minute and 7 seconds left. Once again, after the game today, we will have an interview with the solid brick player of the game. Julian Jackson will brave the fans and get the interview as soon as we can. Visit the wearebrick.com to learn more about brick sports. We are brick.
Well, it's just being honest, it's kind of wild seeing this Gahanna team that we've watched a lot of these guys play for almost 3-4, guys like Sean Jones, 4 seasons now. And they're a special class. They've won a lot of games. And just seeing that this is maybe the end of the run for them. Yeah, of course, this one's not over. But
it's getting close, though.
It's a little something to watch. Yeah, for sure, because they've been special players, and it's Sean Jones especially. But credit to Pickerington Central. They have put together a wonderful team effort tonight. And they've done a good job of limiting Gahanna's top dogs.
Mm-hmm. And Gahanna, like you said, is a very talented team, man. So whatever the outcome may be, do not hang your head low. As Devin Royal picks it up, dribble it to Jawan Turner. Markel Johnson gets the ball. He's fouled by Brendan Raymond. As Gahanna Lincoln fouls Markel Johnson. He's at the free throw line for 2 shots. Markel Johnson shots up. Markel Johnson shot is good. 52-40, Pickerington Central.
It's Pickerington Central, they're looking to win their first regional title since 2018, which for many programs, that's not that long, but for Pickerington, particularly this program, they have high expectations to be there, pretty much competing for it almost every year. So this is a big deal for that community and this team, and it's been well-deserved. They've been solid all season long.
That is very true. Very true. LJDs get the ball. He crosses over. Nithy crossover. He shoot the floater. It's no good. Rebound by Sonny Style. Devin Royal gets the ball. He throws it out to Markel Johnson. Markel Johnson shoots the ball. He misses. Rebound by Devin Royal. And that will just about do it here at Ohio Dominican. 55-40, 35 seconds left. As I believe Gahanna Lincoln called a full timeout. Actually, Pick Central called a full timeout. As
this game definitely turned things around a little bit after the first half, which the score I want to say was like 18-15, or the pace definitely picked up, and Pickerington was just able to control that. They were able to control the tempo today. And you can see how dangerous they are in so many different ways. Whether it's in transition, they're obviously very difficult to score on. You have a blue chip kind of player like Devin Royal, which that obviously helps. And then just a really great program that's consistently always competing.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, they look like they're in the driver's seat right now with 26 seconds left to head on down to Dayton.
Yeah, and I believe they will take on St. Edwards out of Cleveland, or Lakewood.
Which is a pretty good team. It will be a great game. It'll be a great game.
Yeah, they're a program that's almost always in the state tournament, it seems.
Yes. Devin Royal put the finishing touch in for the two-hand slam. And ladies and gentlemen, and that block right there will do it by Sonny Styles as they dribble the ball out. And Sonny Styles with a two-hand flush to close things out. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to give a congratulations to your OHSAA Division I Regional Champions, the Pickerington Central Tigers.
What a performance, what a statement by Pickerington Central. Making no doubt about it that they are the best team in the region.
Absolutely, they deserved it. They deserved it. All right, let's talk a little bit about the game here. Let's talk about the runner-ups of Gahanna Lincoln a little bit.
Yeah, well, I was saying it a little bit as the last couple minutes we're winding down, but Gahanna, this is still just a tremendous team, a tremendous season from them. Really special players. Sean Jones is honestly one of the best point guards this region's seen in quite some time. And losing a guy like him, who's going on to Marquette, where we'll, of course, wish big, wonderful things for him. And then Javen Simmons and Josh Whiteside, LJDs, Cam Johnson, Brendan Raymond. Salute to those seniors on a remarkable stretch for them. They won a lot of basketball games.
Absolutely, absolutely. Shaka Smart is getting a good one. Shaka Smart's getting a good one. The University of Toledo is getting a good one. Just piggyback on what you said, Gahanna Lincoln, there's no reason to lay your head. You're winners. You're winners. You did something in 4 years that a lot of teams wish they could do.
No, at this point too, it's just rooting for Central Ohio.
Yeah.
Represent well at the state tournament. Columbus Afrocentric won earlier today, so they'll be moving on, and they very much should be able to contend for a state championship. So I'm excited to see how our local programs do.
Absolutely. So now we talked a little bit about Gahanna Lincoln. Good job on your season. But now let's talk about the Division I regional champions, Pickerington Central Tigers.
Yeah, just a really difficult team to contain because of what so many guys can do at a high level. It's led by Devin Royal. We'll have to get the final stats on what his total scoring was, but he was obviously your leading scorer tonight. Just a matchup problem, super versatile. And then Sonny Styles, you know, not many better athletes in the nation at any sport than a guy like him. And then they just got excellent supporting roles from guys like Josh Harlan and Gavin Headings and Rasheem Biles coming back from injury, and Markel Johnson and Juwan Turner.
As we get an opportunity to see a couple highlights of the game today, as Sonny Styles passes to his, like you said, childhood friend, Devin Royal, who shows a little emotion today. Devin Royal tonight ended the game with 22 big points. So Devin Royal is our We Are Brick player of the game, solid brick player of the game with 22 big points. Devin Royal. Sonny Styles ended the game with 8 points. But a lot of stuff that Sonny Styles did not reflect on the scoreboard as he dictated the game's other ways. For Gahanna Lincoln, we had Sean Jones with 15. Sean Jones had 15 points. Javen Simmons ended with only 5 points. As Gahanna Lincoln, once again, loses 57-42 here at Ohio Dominican. As we get the opportunity to watch Pickerington Central cut down some nets and get some well-deserved hardware. So, Greg, so you said that if you're correct, they might be playing St. Edward's out of Cleveland.
Right.
Let's talk about that a little bit. What do you think Pick Central need to do to be successful?
Yeah, so if there's one mutual opponent, I want to say Reynoldsburg played and beat St. Edward's earlier in the season. And, you know, Reynoldsburg was a team that Pickerington Central was able to – so they got Zach down there. had to get a little distracted what's going on.
Hey, that's 270 who's Zach Flair down there with the team. It looked like they might get him to dance to do the gritty or something like that.
That's funny. But anyhow, we were talking about St. Edward's. So they lost to Reynoldsburg, you know, a team that Pickerington Central was able to beat twice this season, or once, excuse me, actually. But they had a mutual opponent there. So I think St. Ed's is definitely a team that Pickerington Central's more than capable of hanging with. Central should be the favorite in that. I don't know a ton about St. Ed's makeup. They're generally a very competitive program, I know. But I think Centerville's the clear favorite still, even though they almost got upset a couple rounds ago. But I think Central's right there with them. And I think if they were able to beat St. Ed's, that's most likely who they'll take on in the championship.
As you said, Centerville, as Tommy House had to hit that game-winning shot at the buzzer for them.
That's right.
So, as you said, but with Pick Central and St. Ed's, you know, they have All-Ohio Michael Bova. Michael Bova.
That's right.
So, who's also going, I believe, St. Bonaventure, I believe.
Okay.
I don't want to be wrong.
I think that sounds right.
Somebody can quote me on that. But I believe that he's going there. So, St. Edward's, Michael Bova versus Pickerington Central, Sonny Styles, and Devin Royal. It's an all-Ohio battle.
Yeah.
As we get the opportunity to see Pick Central cut down some nets here at Ohio Dominican. As we talked about a lot about Pick Central stars, but I don't think we talked enough about their role players and the Markel Johnsons, the Jawan Turner, the Josh Harlan, who not necessarily, I'm not going to say he's not a shooter. Well, he's a guy that's not really willing to shoot, who hit a big three today. Let's talk a little bit about them.
Yeah, so Central's weakness, if you could say if they had one, is that, not the most consistent shooting team from long range. But tonight, especially in the second half, that was not the case, and that was the big difference maker. And it was from a well-rounded bunch. It was Josh Harlan, it was Gavin Headings, Markel Johnson, Jawan Turner in the mix. So if those guys can just be consistent from some long-range shooting, that makes them a completely unbeatable team.
Absolutely, as Pickering Central have that a lot of teams don't have. A 6'8" Gavin Headings. Gavin Headings can do a lot.
Yeah, he made some really nice plays tonight. He has a really smooth left-handed stroke. He's usually taller than his defender, and he has a really good way of being able to get his release quickly over them. And I think he had maybe 6 points or so tonight, but definitely made big shots when needed.
Absolutely. As one of the greatest moments in sports is cutting down these nets. And Pickering Central is getting an opportunity to feel that right now in the house. As I also want to shout out Gahanna Lincoln crowd. So a lot of Gahanna Lincoln crowd didn't leave. They're watching them do this. So they just show you how Central Ohio is, how teams like Gahanna Lincoln is. Like, they could have left. They can be bitter. Yeah. They can be mad. But they're sitting here enjoying another Central Ohio team get opportunity to go to states.
Yeah. There's obviously no shame in the season that they had. Runner-ups, obviously, tough to accept, but they had a fantastic season, and they'll be remembered highly in long-time Gahanna history as one of the best squads that they've had, and some of the best players in that program's history too.
Absolutely. As Devin Royal get an opportunity to cut down the nets here. And so here we go, Devin Royals, who led tonight with 22 points tonight. Devin Royal had 22 points. We got opportunity to cut down the nets. And Mr. Ohio State himself, Sonny Styles, Mr. Do-It-All, Sonny Styles, get opportunity to cut down the nets as well. And if Pickering Central, I would say, get opportunity to, if they do play St. Edwards, beat them and get a chance to, play on and get opportunity to win the state championship. For sure. So we're going to throw it down to our sideline reporter, Julian Jackson. Take it away, Julian.
Game. Congratulations on the regional championship. What does this mean to you and your team?
It means a lot to all of us, but we ain't done yet. We still got 2 more wins to win all. That's our goal for this year.
Now, you are only a junior. You're yet uncommitted. We're not going to make this about you. We're going to make it about the team. What goals did you have set out for this season? And clearly you said you have 2 games left. What else is the team thinking?
We're thinking states, man. We're going to work towards the states. We're not done yet. We're happy right now. That's for the moment. We'll go back to work tomorrow.
So the work is not yet here finished. And congratulations on the Brick League Player of the Game this evening. We know you've always had high expectations for you. We've seen you play here in the fall with 270 hoops. I remember covering you and many of your other teammates and your competitors. What do you have to say about the competition that Gahanna Lincoln was able to put up tonight?
It was a great competition. It was a straight dog fight. We did our thing, and we won it out.
They started really clawing back at you late. What kind of energy did you all have at that time? What did you know you had to accomplish?
We got to finish. We weren't done yet. We said the whole game, each quarter. We're not done yet. We got to still put the work in.
All right. There you have it. Devin Royal, Brick League Player of the Game. Congratulations on regionals, and we'll see you at state.
Thank you, Julian, with that great interview with Devin Royal. So once again, I want to shout out to Ohio Dominican for being great hosts, for allowing us to do this, for doing this. Also, we want to thank you all for tuning into this broadcast. If you're watching it live, we especially want to thank you. Your broadcasts help offset the costs from the Ohio Media School that we incur putting on these broadcasts. Additionally, we want to give a shout out to our sponsors, the Ohio Media School, the Warehouse Gym, Brick Sports, Jets Pizza, the Lance and Aileen Porter Foundation, and Yamo Media. We also like to thank Ohio Dominican University for being such gracious hosts for us, as well as the OHSAA for putting on this event and for everything they do for high school athletics. The executive producer and director of this broadcast is Adam Dale. Technical director is Julian Jackson. Miles Newton is on replay. Tim Edwards and Todd Bradley were the associate producers. KJ Bryan, Christian, Josh, Destiny, and Jameer were all on camera. We're working behind the scenes to bring you the action. Once again, the final score was Pickerington Central 57, Gahanna Lincoln 42. For Greg Glazier, I'm Deshaun Pate. Good luck to Pickerington Central in the state tournament. This has been the OHSAA Division I Regional Finals presented by the Ohio Media School in the Warehouse Gym on the TKDS Sports Network. Good night, everybody.